well. Anything less than this, Akur has a big hand to it, but not with Safawi.
New stadium with its brand new beautiful glass, but that's coming in a few weeks' time. The match against Guangzhou, scheduled for the 19th, has been postponed because of the coronavirus problem that has prevented Guangzhou travelling. That means that Johor can fully focus on this indoor stadium here at Vissel Kobe. It's not packed, but it's noisy, it's atmospheric. It is the home of Kobe. This is the today as well, so it is world class all over that we're talking about. This is the rarefied atmosphere that Johor are playing in. I need to just speak very quickly before we get the team lineups. Nasby Fires Mansour trusted with a midfield berth.
Yeah, I'm not really sure that decision. I just think Merlin just timing himself a little bit better than Mauricio, who I could say a little bit late on him getting enough physical. Well, that's a sitter for me of Diogo's standard. The Carlton Buriram, I think he was off. Don't know if the linesman, have a look here, if he called it, but you expect Diogo to put it.
Esther again. Lovely ball over the top. Farizal decides not to come and dropped over him. What a goal from Kaijuro Agawa. A fabulous pass from Iniesta and a sublime finish from Agawa. It's top class.
Well, that's what this level offers. It's a split-second decision. Beautiful, on the same wavelength. Look at how he times his run, keeps himself on side. Furuhoshi drags Kunalan to a space where he doesn't want to go, but that opens up the gap. Then you get Ogawa just getting into a good position, but then it's all about that composed finish. Beautiful. Just has the deft touch in how he dinks the ball above Farizal Malias. About Corbin on, yeah, he sees an opportunity to move really quick from the throw-in, and then Diogo just gets ahead of Thomas Vermaelen. Then he tries to find Safawi.
Safari Rashid. Safari, bottom corner. Johor level. Nerves of steel.
Well, that is a top-class execution from Safawi Rashid. Kept it really glued to the ground. Akur went the right way, guessed it really well. Anything less than this, Akur has a big hand to it, but not with Safawi's finish.
Oh my word, oh my word. It came from the presence of mind of Corbin Ong, having won the throw. Diogo on the same wavelength, getting deep into the Vissel Kobe penalty area. You and Johnny Wilkinson called it right before the game, Stan. You can get at this Vissel Kobe defence.
You do. Just going back to the stats again. The stats don't lie. 59 goals in 34 games. That's not a stat you want to have for a side who's invested so much. Wealth of talent, but it's all to play for here.
Nishi looks for Douglas. It breaks through. Oh, what a goal from Furuhashi. Kunalan slips. Kyogo Furuhashi slams it over Farizal. Johor's moment of glee lasted less than 60 seconds.
Well, Furuhashi prepared himself really well, as if as he knew that Kunalan has been dragged in. Then bends it just around Farizal. Question marks over Farizal. Firstly, I think you expect him to get a hand to it. It did not. It went straight down the middle. But Furuhashi is not going to bother about that, because that...
40. And at half-time, lies on 27 minutes, but with... between a Safari Rashid penalty after some quick thinking from Lever Corbin Ong. It is the maroon-shirted Vissel Kobe, who get us underway in this second half. No changes from either side. We had a confirmation just beforehand that Suffolk and Agawa leading the line. Stanley Bernard Samuel has rejoined me back in the commentary box as Johor prepared to take this free kick. Safari Rashid curls it in. It's put out for a corner kick.
Yeah, I just think again, Farizal, who are usually praised for his positioning, I think he was a bit deep. Hence, his Shoni starts and then he's followed through. That's a foul purely because Ali Reza was really close to him. If he kept his starts facing downward,
is young Douglas lining up this free kick. It is Iniesta into the wall and driven hard but wide by... Oh, what a ball inside. Sakai pulls it back. Agawa! Oh, it's just gorgeous. It is just gorgeous from Vissel Kobe and Kenjiro Agawa and Andreas Iniesta.
Not difficult, not an easy ball, quite a difficult ball actually because it's bouncing in front of Agawa, but then in Agawa's head, basic. Put it on target, get the inside foot across the ball, make sure you have a genuine contact with the ball, and it's most likely will be a goal, and that's what happened.
58 minutes gone. Really wasn't. Adam Norazlin.
Well, I think it's the right change. Firstly, he's on a yellow card. Wilco called it at halftime in the studio. That will be the first change.
Ball is just beautifully played into Furuhashi. Two in the penalty area. Furuhashi might go alone.
And he had that picture in his mind for the moment he took that first touch. Not far. Got the swerve. Not enough. He's fancying himself every game because I think it was a bit of hit and miss in the league. They certainly got good towards the end of the season and how they got to the Asian Champions League, winning the Emperor's Cup.
Ideal under pressure. Douglas is through on goal. Douglas picks his spot. 4-1 Vissel Kobe. And there's still 25 minutes to play.
Winner. Ideal got sucked into it. You don't want to go into a physical battle with Douglas. And that's exactly what happened. Close contact. He could feel him, he could turn him. He waited. And then he barges into him. Ideal should have opted for the easy touch. Kick it out, lay it out. But he allowed this physical bit. He's always going to lose out. Douglas pounced on it, then took his time with a composed finish around Farizal Marlias.
Gonzalo Cabrera.
He's been the quietest of the lot. The job has been done on him. I think there's a lot of games being watched by Kobe, taken JDT really seriously prior to this game. Just booting the ball, it turns into a beautiful attack.
Douglas, Agawa in the middle. Plenty of white shirts back on this occasion. Iniesta. Oh, what a ball from Iniesta. What a goal for the hat-trick. Agawa, but Iniesta, just sublime. Just sublime.
Well, he's got eyes in the back of his head because he was not facing anything but the outside. And he was creating a picture, he was creating exactly this while he was just waiting for that little bit of inch that was going to be given by Haris Harun. And then he dinks it above Farizal Marlias. Ogawa will not have an easier goal than that this season.
Vissel Kobe
Prove to you, yeah, this?
No, he didn't need to prove, but you now can see what he does. The brilliance the assist for the first goal, the assist for the 5th goal, the assist for the...
On his motor, because he was actually commanding Diogo to move a bit quicker into maybe the kind of run that he did, a bit across. But how often do you see Gonzalo Cabrera coming off? I can't remember the last time he came off.
He's worked hard, he's given appears at the last moment. It will be the last action of a wonderful performance by Vissel Kobe. A hat-trick for Kejuro Ogawa. A masterclass from Andreas Iniesta. A 2-1 lead at half-time. Became a 5-1 mauling by full-time. Johor were level for barely 60 seconds after Safari Rashid's penalty. And then they conceded through Furuhashi. And goals from Douglas and Tooth Magawa in the second half give us a final score here in Kobe, the Mazaki Park Stadium. Vissel Kobe 5, Johor Darul Taksim 1.
Great stuff.